So for Ian, for example, like, I would say trashy.
Also, when he started fighting for the first time, his head, it was like a chicken.
It was at a salon, but it was by Ian's sparring partner for boxing.
I love that fact.
You do?
Yeah, it's just such a fun fact. He's been a cosmetologist since 1996.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, Ian, you're allowed to smile.
So recently S3S3 made fun of Anisa making fun of iDubbbz, and it really got me curious. I thought to myself, it really can't be that bad. Like, I get it, S3S3 is doing it because he had beef with like iDubbbz due to his content cop and the CPS situation, but like there is no way iDubbbz's biggest op is his own goddamn wife Anisa. So in curiosity, I started looking around, and as they say, curiosity killed the cat, and it actually did, because the stuff I found is actually insane. I don't even know why iDubbbz is putting up with all of this. Maybe he likes the humiliation, like, you know, the humiliation fetish or something. Or maybe Anisa manipulated him into believing that she is the best he gonna get. Like, I have no clue, but the stuff she says about him and the statement she made about iDubbbz on the internet is fucking insane. And I feel bad because I think iDubbbz actually respects Anisa. Like, he ruined his friendships with people. He fought with his own fans. He ruined his own reputation and career. He got clowned on by the whole internet, and yet he never said anything bad about her. Okay, so let's talk about it one by one. So iDubbbz ruined his friendship with Donut Operator because he thought that a dumb joke Donut Operator made was on Anisa, and he literally ended his friendship with him over a misunderstanding.
So like he went to a range day with me one time. Like we used to talk a lot about content creation and stuff. And COVID rolls around, I get bored at home, so I make an OnlyFans where I'm showing my meat.
Really?
And, so, well, basically, I'm taking a steak and I'm rating a steak. And like,
See, that's the reaction that you're supposed to have. Genius.
I thought it was funny. So I'd be wearing like just an apron. Of course, I'm wearing like boxers underneath. And I'd reach down and be like, "This is my OnlyFans," and this is an A5 Wagyu from down the street. And I would talk about it. And I sent it to Ian, and he got mad and called me and like said I was making fun of Anisa, and like I wasn't. I just thought it was a funny bit because I was sitting at home during COVID. And
You'll never understand what it's like to be an ally.
yeah, it was. He like
like
said
that.
stuff like that, and just like haven't talked to him since. That was like 5 years ago.
Over that?
Yeah, and I've like texted him and tried to reconnect with him. He just won't talk to me anymore.
Let's talk about the S3S3 case. Even in the case of S3S3, iDubbbz and S3S3 used to be close friends. But due to Anisa's closeness with Denims and Hassan Group, iDubbbz actually ended friendship with S3S3. Friendship ended with S3S3 now. Hassan Piker is my best friend. Then for her, he fought his own fan base, called them toxic, and really just attacked and insulted them for liking the content which made him who he is now. He even got clowned on by everyone on the internet, ruined his reputation only to try and save his wife's reputation in public after she announced her OnlyFans. Like, do you guys remember the 10-minute videos about sex workers? Like, how bro was trying to defend all of it. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at how Anisa treats him in public, and let's just try to compare the two. But before that, if you're still watching, consider liking and subscribing, because if you don't, your wife will turn into Anisa and ruin your life. I'm sorry child, I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Okay, so for some context in this clip, Anisa is actually trying to describe iDubbbz's fashion.
Pick 3 words to describe your fashion, and that's like how you can like work on your fashion. So you like whatever 3 words work for you. So for Ian, for example, like I would say trashy or trailer park would be one. Like untucked or like a bit unorganized, and like simple, right?
White.
Well, that goes with trailer trash.
Oh, okay.
But like there's 3 descriptors that he kind of always likes to follow. He likes like it's a bit unkempt looking, but it's simple. He keeps it pretty simple. He'll have like one statement piece, maybe like that shirt. And it always has the theme of like trailer park or kind of just like, you know, that's
Do you
his
identify
vibe.
with the trailer parks, Ian?
Yeah.
Oh no, just look at his face, man. Bro been castrated, like where are them balls, man? Where are the balls? And call me crazy, but like I don't think iDubbbz used to dress like this. Like I'm pretty sure this is what Anisa makes him wear. Like this is the look she gave him. Because as far as I remember, this is not iDubbbz's fashion. He used to dress totally different. And on top, instead of describing it, she literally just insulted him in front of everyone. Like look at her face, man. She can't even believe what's happening here. Okay, if you thought this was bad, I'ma show you something worse. So she was talking to a guy she had a crush on. So she started describing iDubbbz to him. And this is just very painful to watch.
I said, do you know what Ian would make?
What do you mean?
Like, what he would be good at?
What?
You know those, like...
I'm curious to know.
You know, like in Aladdin, you know, Apu, the like little monkey dude who dances on the street for money.
You think? Okay, so you've gone from Chris. Your girlfriend would make a great porn star. You know what my boyfriend would make? A great monkey that dances on the side of the road in third world countries for minor attention and possibly food.
Okay, sorry for the bad audio. It happened because I tried to remove the copyrighted song from the clip, and that was the result. So this, as you can see, is a very old clip, but even in these, she just can't help but clown on iDubbbz in front of the guy she supposedly likes. Like, dude, this is just f***ed up. Okay, so in the next clip, she calls him a chicken and then posted a clip of him getting beaten by a girl.
But like also when he started fighting for the first time, his head, it was like a chicken, and he would like move his body but not his head. So he would do like a lot of this, and the coach would be like, no, move your head, and Ian would be like, because I really liked it. It was kind of cute. It was endearing.
It's like a baby chicken.
Yeah.
He's gonna grow.
I think it's always a little bit emasculating when you're boxing someone who has more boxing experience than you.
No, Mr. iDubbbz. You hurt me. You hurt me, iDubbbz. No. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud.
Damn, imagine calling your guy a chicken in front of everyone and then posting a video of him getting his ass kicked. This is really foul, man. And it's really not like we misunderstood her without context. Because after a fight, she has this to say about her own husband.
Let me just add, he still would have lost to Dr. Mike even if he could breathe and didn't have fractured shin.
And do you all remember the iDubbbz's boxing coach and S3S3 podcast where he revealed that Anisa came and literally told Ian that he was hungry and he needs to eat. So he left because he had to eat.
And afterwards, everybody's hanging out, and she walks up to Ian and she goes, "You're hungry."
Yes.
And then so they had to leave because Ian was hungry. So she tells Ian when he was hungry. We're like, what the hell?
And also, let's talk about the infamous iDubbbz shits himself clip. Like, who can forget it?
If you can. I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
But this isn't even the worst part of this video because I will be covering the S3S3 podcast now, and believe me, the stuff on there is just pure tragic. So for some context, as I also told in my previous video, Anisa actually had a crush on iDubbbz's boxing partner, Glazes Gabe.
She was hitting on one of his sparring partners and was obsessed with him and gave him a VIP pass to the event.
A lot of his sparring partners got the passes, but she definitely had a big crush on one of the guys that would come in and spar with them. Because anytime they would spar, she would just be super into it and watch every moment. And then, even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it. And then,
I want to say that, I want to say that before. So Anisa never gave shoutouts to Michael training Ian at all. But she put out the first video of Ian like getting rocked in sparring when Ian was sparring with her crush. Yeah, it
was our friend Gabe.
She shared it. And we have a clip too. You guys can share.
I would call him Gorgeous Gabe.
Yeah, so in his podcast, S3S3 is actually reacting to compilation of clips where Anisa is glazing Gorgeous Gabe. And let me tell you, this is just sad. And I actually found a very cringe detail about this guy and Anisa while I was watching MorePegasus video.
Keep in mind, she posted about this guy on their anniversary post. So she is absolutely obsessed with this guy, and not gonna lie, Ethan and the crew are absolutely savage here. But iDubbbz literally justified the CPS call on Ethan's kids, try to separate his family, so kinda justified.
Okay, so here I go.
Was Anisa's crush / obsession with Ian's sparring partner, Gorgeous Gabe. She loves him. He's a tatted up beefcake.
This is a tough watch.
So anyway, here it is. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Anisa gushing over Gorgeous Gabe. And boy, is he gorgeous.
I did not do my hair myself. I got it done by actually Ian's sparring partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian's sparring partner actually.
What in the fuck, bro? This is not normal. No matter how much she tried to gaslight you, don't fall for it, man. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, just look at his face. I don't think he believes it either. He's just fucking sad. Like, oh my god. Okay, but how are we sure that he's talking about Gorgeous Gabe and not anyone else? Well, just look at this.
Now, let me say this. People will be wondering, are we sure she's talking about his partner? Yes. I'm just going to... At the end, they clarify specifically that this hairdresser's name is Gabe. So, like, you don't even have to doubt it. This is all bona fide.
I looked at him right away, and I'm like, that's for sure the guy.
Yeah, he's a beefcake. He's everything Ian's not. Probably smells good, too. Probably don't even shit in his pants. Guy like
definitely
Gabe
smells good.
He probably has white underwear. That's how confident he is in his bowel movements. This man walks around in white underwear.
Clean underwear?
Yeah.
He's got great shutter. Great shutter.
Great shutter speed, huh? Never heard it described that way. What about aperture? Nice and wide, or
the frame rate on his
nice tight aperture with a powerful shutter speed.
He shits in 4K, dude.
So let me get this straight. Ian's wife doesn't respect him and disrespects him everywhere. Yet he kept defending her, but in doing so, he turned everyone against himself. So now he's getting clowned on by the people and his own wife. Damn, that's rough. And you might be wondering, but why S3S3 is being so mean to him? Like, what did he do? Well, he made content cop on him despite knowing everything, including the skull situation where he laughed a real human skull sent to someone's house. And the CPS situation.
Oh my lord. The amount of hell you have unleashed by going after Ethan with that content cop video. You had no idea the butterfly effect, the domino you would unleash.
And the thing is, iDubbbz even admits that he feels inferior to Gabe because according to him, Gabe is actually better at everything.
Ian's sparring partner actually does both of our hair, and he is awesome. He started cosmetology school in 1996. Actually got my hair done.
Listen, I don't care. Listen, I don't care. If you're talking about another dude like this, I'm uncomfortable. And you should be. I was like, if there's like, and it's not just like some dude, it's like some hunky ass dude who your girlfriend's always hanging around. She's like weirdly interested in. If you're hungry and with some hunky ass dude and you're always coming up to me like, oh, he's so cool.
He's so awesome.
I'd be like, I am sorry, but
yeah,
this needs to stop.
It was at a salon, but it was by Ian's sparring partner for boxing.
Love that fact.
You do?
Yeah, it's just such a fun fact.
Yeah.
He's
no way, bro. No fucking way. This actually sounds bitter. Or maybe he actually just enjoys the corner chair. I don't know, man. I really can't tell.
He's been a cosmetologist since 1996.
Look how dumb he is. Just look at his dumb idiot face. He's so confused. I don't even know what he's looking at, but he's confused. Always in a constant state of confusion. That's what happens when you spar with Gorgeous Gabe. Not only is Gorgeous Gabe hot, jacked, fucking can do hair like a beast. He's a good. He always. I'm hearing about him
1996.
beating his ass. He's a better boxer.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine just being the internet clown just because your wife can't shut up for a minute and doesn't respect you publicly. Like, I mean, bro really gonna look into the mirror one day and realize what he has become. But until then, until that day, he just gonna get clowned on by everyone on the internet. And the matter of fact is, Anisa is actually obsessed with Gabe. Like, MorePegasus cooked with this one here.
She is non-stop gushing over gorgeous Gabe, bro. Who the heck brings up that he went to cosmetology school in 1996? Bro, that was over 20 years ago. What? That is the first sign that she is absolutely obsessed with him. She's talking about his achievements from 20 years ago. Ain't no way.
Okay, so now comes the crazy part. There are theories that Anisa spent time with Gabe at the mall, like trying out lingeries. Like, try to comprehend this for a minute.
I'll probably be getting my hair done.
Anisa will get her hair did. I don't think I've ever received a nice hair or I like your haircut compliment from a person, period. I gotta pick Anisa.
That's just a little bonus.
She's stranded at the mall right now.
Who's she with?
She thought she could
Who's she with, Ian?
get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after.
Really? So this guy doesn't even have a fucking car. So you're driving them around? Is that what's happening? She's at the mall with Gabe, and he seems not only hot, hunky, he's also in touch with his. He likes hair and cosmetics, and he's probably good at shopping. He probably watches.
I mean, he went to school in 1996.
Dude, Anisa and Gabe at the mall is diabolical. I mean, this is just theory crafting at this point, but just imagine, okay? I want you guys to picture this. Gabe just beats the ever-living shit out of iDubbbz in the boxing gym, right? He just humiliates him. Anisa's watching on the stands, just getting off on it. Come to think of it, iDubbbz is also in the corner, getting off on it. But anyways, after the boxing session, Anisa schedules a haircut appointment with Gabe, right? And they happen to be in the mall together. They go for their haircut, right? And they happen to be in the mall together. Why not go on a little date? Absolutely dastardly. And then we all know what happens that night. iDubbbz gets front row seats to the show. A seat more expensive than the Creator Clash Premium. And ladies and gentlemen, Gabe destroys two things in one day. Diabolical scenes.
Now, I didn't said any of it, alright? I didn't call him a cuck here. You can't call me a bully for playing a clip and reacting to it, alright? I'm not bullying iDubbbz. This guy, this MorePegasus guy is.
Do you think she tries on lingerie for him? Do you think Ian would like this?
Oh, hell no, man. Bro is literally getting bullied right now. And I actually feel bad. But the sad part is even gods cannot help those who aren't ready to help themselves. So right now, all we can do is just sit back and watch all of this unfold.
Yes. I was about to mention, did you know that he went to cosmetology school in 1996? And it's a really important fact that everyone needs to know.
Well, I know
still
that.
Ian cannot comprehend the importance of did you know I went to high school in 2010? Just FYI.
That's a very important fact.
It's almost like unlike you, Ian, you uneducated
Well, her point is that
he went to school.
And you know, I can't help but play MorePegasus clips because that guy is just actually cooking this time again and again. Like, this video of his is quite entertaining.
Anyways, the fact is that this guy, Gorgeous Gabe, is a handsome hunk. He's in touch with his feminine side, and he's masculine enough to beat iDubbbz's ass. It is just the perfect storm. Absolutely terrifying scenes for iDubbbz. Or maybe it's a blessing, or maybe it's enjoyable. Maybe he likes this. Maybe he enjoys my entire series, actually, because he does love being humiliated. He does actually get off on it, as we know now. Wait, what if he's enjoying this too much? Ay, turn off the monitor. iDubbbz, what the heck? There are kids here, bro.
What the hell? He is getting clowned on by MorePegasus. iDubbbz truly fell off, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a special politics degree as well. You know, the kind you get from under Hassan's desk.
Wake up, Ethan.
Get yourself a woman who wakes you up like this. And isn't that Hassan's mic? Like, what the fuck is he doing with that? Bro, leave the mic alone, bro. It's not an underage boy.
For legal reasons, that's a
Bro, what the hell? I just can't.
She thought she could get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after.
After.
Yeah, with her friend who cuts her hair.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, "Ian, you're allowed to smile."
Why the fuck are you talking about this guy so much? Like, that's already such a red flag. Like, can you please just not talk about him when we're not at the gym? Look, she loves it.
That one was evil.
It is. She's
that
evil.
Was evil.
Bro, the face she made while talking about him. You can't convince me that she doesn't get wet dreams about Gabe. Like, this woman is pure evil. Like, literally. I think Leafy or Keemstar or someone who hated iDubbbz sent this woman to ruin his life. You heard it here first. Save this right now because there is no other explanation to all of this. Like, there is no way this woman is real.
Yeah, I was like, the mall thing, in my default, in my head, I'm like, she went and got a haircut and she was at the mall with Gabe. And actually, everything there is okay. And my gut feeling is like, it's not even weird if that's what it is, unless of course trying on lingerie. But like, I'm like, and they could have been walking and laughing and maybe she bought him a latte with my AdSense money, maybe, I don't know, but like, that's all fine, that's okay. But this one actually hurt me.
This one is
like, and then he looked at my boyfriend and was like, smile more.
Smile more,
and then
bitch.
cracking up at it.
You sad, pathetic sack of shit.
Yeah.
I wish you were happy like Gabe.
Yeah.
I would be happy if I was like Gabe. Maybe you'd love me then. This is a conversation they've had.
Like, even now, I'm like pretty good friends. I'm friendly with my hairdresser, but you know, I don't feel uncomfortable or awkward around him, but I do feel like a loser. I'm like, he probably has great conversations with everyone except me. I'm like, I'm probably talking too much, or I'm not talking enough. Like,
oh my god,
I'm pissing him off. It's like, that feels terrible.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, especially when he makes your wife so happy. I would feel bad too.
Oh god, no, bro. What has she done to this man? Like, he has no self-confidence. Like, I have no doubt she tells him that he's awkward, he's smelly, he shits himself, he doesn't know how to talk, and like, she's the best he gonna get in his life. Like, bro, this is not a happy man. This is what happens when you let a wrong person into your life. iDubbbz, you're a fucking millionaire, man. You can do better than this.
My hairdresser Gabe did this multiple wicked uppercuts to me, and it's like made me like fucking see stars, basically. Yeah, my hairdresser, he boxes. He's brutal. He's this jacked 200+ pound dude with a bunch of tattoos. He kicks my ass.
Oh my god.
And how did you prepare for...
He's got everything on my wife's wish list.
Why is he himself glazing gorgeous Gabe? Like, is he really that pathetic? He's literally saying that Gabe is everything that my wife wants. Now, many of you might be thinking, why Ethan/S3S3 going so hard on this man? Like what is the reason here? Well, the reason is...
This man made a video. He had a chance to take something back, and he doubled down on the CPS coming to my house to take my children and break my family up. He said it was justified. He understood it. This man will never get a fucking flake of sympathy from me. And I am so sorry that you're living in your own personal hell where your girlfriend basically shits on you every day.
Yep, as I said, iDubbbz literally betrayed everyone he knew for her, and she literally gave him nothing in return. Maybe the ticket to a corner chair at max. Okay, on a serious note, iDubbbz isn't a good person either. Like, he claimed he wanted to help his best friend S3S3, but revived a dead series he said that he hated, just to collab with the biggest S3S3 ops, like the people who wanted to separate Ethan's kid from him and break his family apart. He collabed with them. iDubbbz called them politically savvy and acted like an intellectual. Now you might argue he is doing all of this due to Anisa's influence, but again, he is also the one letting it happen. Like at one point he should have just stopped and looked at himself and what he has become. And I'm pretty sure no matter how much we try to convince this man, he won't listen because he is like too deep into this rabbit hole at this point. I don't think we can save him. Okay, so as I was editing this video, I realized that I missed the most funny part about this iDubbbz drama. So there are protests going on in LA, and since I am not from the US, I am not going to comment on the nature of the protest itself because I don't know anything about them and I don't want to get involved in the politics of another country. All I will be doing is react to this clip of iDubbbz fantasizing about being like a superhero or something in that protest.
For a moment, if you would, please. The abject misery radiating out of this screen. They have one light that's clearly not sufficient. They're sitting on the ground.
It's almost impressive. Like if we were to shoot a sketch and we would be like, okay, we need to make the shot look really sad. How do we do that?
Here's the vibe. We've lost everything. We hate each other. We're humiliated. This is the shot.
One of my friends got tear gassed a couple days ago.
Dude, I kind of wish I was there.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas back at him.
You put the cone on.
Badass, bro. You know what's funny? So apparently this happened in Seattle, where they live. And he's like, damn, I wish I wasn't on vacation right now. I'd totally be fucking roughing those riot police up. Getting sick, bro. This guy's a revolutionary. Watch out, we got a revolutionary over here.
Bro, he can't even stand up to his own wife's expectations. And yet, here he is fantasizing about standing up to like 50 armed riot police guards. Like, yeah bro, I'm sure if you were there, you would have definitely threw the tear gas back, then ripped off your pants and shit sprayed them, which would have caused a mass retreat by the guards, and it would have made the protest a success. Like, bro, how the hell this situation is becoming more and more pathetic with each day. Like, what the hell is bro even talking about?
I'd probably show myself whatever tiny little salvageable amount of self-respect you can get and stay off the fucking internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nobody wants this shit. It's over, man. He's done.
He actually isn't wrong. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this situation in the comments. So if you actually made it this far into this video, consider liking and subscribing. See you in the next video.